So this past free agency has been nothing short of insane. So many star players changing teams. Anthony Davis to the Lakers, Boogie to the Lakers, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers, KD and Kyrie to the Nets. So many jaw-dropping moves, and I feel like you could say this season is the most balanced season that we've had since probably like 2010. This is going to be a fun NBA season to watch. There's literally like 10 contenders that could possibly win the NBA championship. It's up in the air right now, except for my Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Shocking news, bro. I was upset the night of the trade. I saw Woj tweeted Kawhi to the Clippers. I'm like, okay, cool. And then immediately following that tweet, I see a tweet from Woj that has Paul George in it, and they got traded to the Clippers as well. And I just went on a little rant on Twitter, bro. I got upset. By the way, quick Twitter plug, at @TheSlimMamba, drop me a follow. But yeah, Paul George leaving broke my heart, bro. We did get a nice return with 5 draft picks and 2 swaps. We got Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who I think the sky is the limit for him. He's gonna have a bright future. And of course, we also have Russell Westbrook on the market. Probably gonna be trading him to either one of these teams, the Knicks. Very unlikely the Knicks though, the Heat, the Pistons, the Bulls, all possible scenarios for Russell Westbrook. But for this scenario, at the time I'm recording this, he has not been traded yet. So he's going to stay in Oklahoma City Thunder. And we'll see if he can lead this team to a playoff spot in the stacked West. So like I mentioned before, every team pretty much is balanced. And there's a couple teams that absolutely suck though. The Charlotte Hornets giving Terry Rozier $18 million a year for 3 years, $58 million in total. That's not a smart move, man. Replacing Kemba Walker with Terry Rozier is not the move. Their best player right now is Cody Zeller. Like, I'm trying to find another team that's not that great. I guess you could say the New York Knicks, but even then they have Julius Randle, bro. Like, it's straight up just the Hornets that are horrible. You could say the Cavs too, but Kevin Love is there, bro. It's not all that bad. Tristan Thompson ain't bad neither. So it's gonna be exciting to see who's gonna win the championship. I'm gonna be simulating this season, and the reason I chose the Lakers because they are my prediction of who will be winning the NBA championship. Guys, before I do simulate this season, I want you guys to make a prediction in the comment section below on who will win the MVP award and who will win the NBA championship. My prediction for MVP is LeBron James, and my prediction for champion is the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. But I do have a couple dark horses, the Utah Jazz. Don't sleep on them. They can make it real far. I'm talking about real life. I don't think they get that much love in the 2K sim, but in real life, they got a squad going on over there, and they can make some noise in the playoffs. And in real life, I know LeBron James starting at point guard. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Like, LeBron's gonna bring the ball up all the time anyway. But here's the rotation for my prediction to win the championship. The Los Angeles Lakers: Rondo, Danny Green, LeBron James, Davis, and Boogie Cousins, of course. This team did a good job in the offseason. At first, they were awaiting Kawhi's decision. They couldn't really sign anybody, but they did bring back JaVale McGee, Caldwell Pope, Bradley was a nice pickup, Quinn Cook, Caruso was a great pickup, Troy Daniels, Dudley. This Lakers team got deeper, bro. And yes, at the time of recording this, these players are still free agents. Free agency isn't completely finished. The one big free agent left is Dwight Howard. He got bought out by the Grizzlies, so now he's a free agent. Honestly, I don't know where he's gonna sign. I see him going to the Clippers or whatever, but Dwight Howard's not really a factor in the NBA anymore. Alright, so I hope you guys commented your prediction down below. I'm gonna simulate to the end of the season. We're gonna look at all the awards. We're gonna look at the conference standings, the league leaders, all that stuff, and we'll see what the league looks like in the year 2019 to 2020. Here we go. I'll see you at the end of the season. Alright, so I'm gonna chime in a little bit here. The Lakers are on a tear right now. 22-4 at about mid-December. Looks like my prediction so far, it wasn't a bold prediction at all. But so far, my prediction is looking good. Alright, hold up. A quick break in the simulation. These are the all-star reserves and the starters for Team James Harden and Team Kevin Durant. James Harden beat out LeBron James for captain, and Kevin Durant is captain for the Eastern Conference. I'm looking around. Any surprises? I do see John Wall starting with Blake Griffin. On Team James Harden, though, Luka Doncic in his second season made it. with John Collins as well. As for Team Kevin, you got 4 first-time All-Stars. Well, 3 first-time All-Stars because Nikola Jokic made it in real life. You got Julius Randle, Tobias Harris, and Gallinari making it on the reserves. One player that I am not seeing though is Kawhi Leonard. Injuries are on right now, so hopefully Kawhi Leonard didn't suffer a season-ending injury. Alright, so here we are for the awards. James Harden wins his second MVP award, averaging 26.5, 6 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals, almost a block, and almost shot 50, 40, 90. Rookie of the Year goes to Ja Morant over Zion, RJ Barrett. Interesting, Spencer Dinwiddie, 6-man, obviously playing behind Kyrie. Giannis wins DPOY with 25 points per game, 11 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. How did he not win MVP? Had to be his team's record. Josh Richardson on the Sixers, most improved. Frank Vogel, Los Angeles Lakers coach, is Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team Harden, Westbrook, Giannis, Davis, Jokic, with Anthony Davis suffering a severe left ankle sprain 4 to 6 weeks. I saw something on Twitter. Someone was asking who's going to stop Anthony Davis. Someone replied, injuries. And he's not wrong, man. The only person that can stop Anthony Davis is himself, and getting injured. He's very injury prone, and he's going to miss majority of the playoffs if the Lakers, he's going to miss the playoffs if the Lakers don't make it far. All-NBA second team Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Kat. All-NBA third team Chris Paul, Ben Simmons, Paul George, Luka Doncic, and Rudy Gobert. All defensive first team Westbrook, Oladipo's hurt for 1 to 2 weeks. Giannis, AD, and Gobert. John Wall, Chris Paul, Draymond Green, Paul George, and Steven Adams, all defensive second team. I have not seen Kawhi Leonard anywhere. He has been quiet this season. All rookie first team Ja, Zion, RJ Barrett, Kobe White, and Jarrett Culver. You have to spell it like that or else 2K doesn't allow you for some reason. All rookie second team Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, and Brandon Clark. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Something already catches my eye. First seed Milwaukee Bucks, 54-28. Second seed Philadelphia 76ers. Those are kind of the two given 1 and 2 seeds. It could change though in real life. What is this team doing up here? What are the Knicks doing as the 3rd seed, bro? Did they make any trades or whatever? They traded for Thomas Bryant. That's pretty much their only main move. The Knicks, the surprise of the season so far. We'll see how far they make it in the playoffs though. Celtics 4th seed. Raptors made it without Kawhi, 5 seed. Brooklyn Nets, Hawks made it, and the Bulls made it. Notable teams that didn't make it: the Pacers, the Heat were the worst team, Wizards were 2nd, the Charlotte Hornets were 3rd worst. That's actually really surprising. Western Conference standings, the Nuggets and Lakers tied for the 1st seed. 62-20 for both of them. Rockets 3rd seed, Warriors 4th seed. The Thunder made the playoffs. Russell Westbrook leading them to a 5th seed. Portland 6th, Utah Jazz 7th. The Clippers barely made it. Kawhi Leonard's right here. Kawhi Leonard is not hurt at all. That's surprising. They barely made it. They squeezed in at 8th seed. The Mavericks, worst team in the West. The best offensive team was the Nets with Kyrie and KD, and the best defensive team was the Nuggets, and it wasn't even close. League leaders James Harden and Giannis 1 and 2 in scoring. Damian 3rd, Paul George 4th, Kyrie 5th, Steph are hurt, AD, Westbrook, Tobias made the top 10, and Kevin Durant is 10th. Gobert led the league in rebounding, 16 boards a game. This guy's an animal. Lonzo Ball and Chris Paul tied for 9.8 assists per game. Chris Paul led the league in steals per game. Gobert also led the league in blocks per game. And here is the playoff bracket, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who wins the NBA championship? We're about to find out. Hold up. Any notable matchups? Warriors against OKC. That would have been a good matchup if Durant was still on the Warriors. You got a battle of New York. Knicks versus Brooklyn. Let's simulate the current round and let's see if my prediction is correct. Can the Lakers win the NBA championship? Pretty sure AD is still out for a little bit of the playoffs, but it looks like the Lakers have no problem beating Portland in 6 games. But the surprise of the first round is the Knicks beating the Nets in 5. They take out KD and Kyrie in the playoffs, and they move on to the second round. Also, the Thunder beat the Warriors in 5. Anthony Davis still hurt 1-2 weeks. He's the only other notable injury. These guys are just hurt. Otto Porter has a broken foot though. Okay, now this is a good matchup. Thunder versus Clippers. Westbrook trying to get revenge on Paul George. Let's simulate current round and let's see what happens in this round. The Clippers 8 seed, still surprising as they sweep the 5th seed. The Lakers are eliminated by the Rockets. The 8th seeded Clippers are in the Western Conference Finals facing the Rockets, and it's a Bucks Sixers Eastern Conference Finals. No surprise there. So let's see who makes it to the NBA Finals. Rockets Clippers, Bucks Sixers. Who will make it out of their respective conferences? They're both going to a game 7. It's Bucks versus Rockets. The Rockets barely beat out the Clippers. Paul George, playoff P in full effect, game 7, 5 for 18 shooting. Bucks, Rockets, NBA Finals. This will be interesting to see if this happens in real life. The Rockets do have a shot at making it, bro. Let's simulate the finals. Rockets, Bucks. The Rockets easily sweep Giannis and the Bucks. James Harden brings home a championship and wins Finals MVP. Well, that was very interesting. If you picked the Houston Rockets to win an NBA championship, you got your prediction correct. If you picked James Harden to win MVP, you got prediction correct. I will be reading the comments. I'm interested to see your guys' predictions. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. A thumbs up is much appreciated. A subscription is much appreciated. Give me some video ideas in the comment section down below as well. I'll be reading every single comment. And until next time, guys, I'm out.